Hello, Class here, Super R-Type. Just playing on Novice as I see how far I can get on 1 credit and wrap up the Let's Play. Let's see what I thought of this game. This game was definitely like really fun. The final level, of course, dragged on a bit because I attempted it so many times. And I mean, the level takes 5 minutes if you don't die a single time. 4 minutes of flight plus a minute to kill the boss or so. So I mean, it's not like it was like some long thing that dragged on. It was just a really difficult level on normal. And I don't blame the game for that. It's just a difficult game. I mean, what are you gonna do? Maybe checkpoints would help, because no, not on that level. Well, a little. As long as there was 1 power-up before the boss. But this game, of course, suffered from a lack of checkpoints. There were no checkpoints in the whole game unless you want to count a level as a checkpoint. Of course, due to the power-up system, checkpoints are less useful than in other games, but I mean, they'd still be nice. You could practice the later parts of the level. Whoops! I'm bad. I thought he would die faster, because I thought my force would hit him. Whoa! I didn't lose my stuff? Interesting. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And yeah, as I said earlier in the Let's Play, this is a shooter that's definitely based around learning and positioning. And it was really good at that most of the time. The final level being the one notable exception. The final level you couldn't really position for much because they were throwing a ton of enemies at you, and nowhere was safe for particularly long. Not any duration of time worth learning. So these mines appeared on the first level, I guess. And let's see. Anything else I want to say about this game? Oh, unlike other shooters, I really like that in R-Type, so in particular in Super R-Type, you have both your own positioning to consider and the placement of the force. That really adds a lot to a game, I feel. It's of course true the whole R-Type series. I'm not just judging this game in particular. But like, even if you know you're coming up on a part where there aren't really any strong positions, like on the final level, of course. Oh yeah, those hoops kill you, don't they? You can still know that in specific parts you want the force on the front, and in other parts you want it on the back. Like, hey, extra life. Yeah, near the end of the final level, when the yellow guys start showing up, I knew that a big wall of them was going to show up. I mean, you can technically get through the wall, but I like having the force on the front for that part because, well, it helps you kill guys. You can melee them with your force. Isn't he going to, like, come around fast now? Maybe he doesn't move as far on Novice per movement. And doesn't he shoot on normal? Man. Downgraded. Anyway, yeah. And of course, when you do have strong positions available, usually you still want the force on one side or the other. So that's just one more thing to plan that really strengthens a game where it's an action game that's based around a lot around planning. Yes, a lot around planning. Did we ever see green power up? Oh yeah, we did. It's amazing though. Yeah. I guess planning your power-ups could have been interesting if it weren't for you usually need to level them up, and there just weren't enough power-ups on the level to really get much choice between them. I would have liked if they had taken advantage of that a little more. Like, they could have made areas on the level where they offer you 2 power-ups, so you could pick one to level up and then pick the other to actually have it. No, I'm gonna keep green power. Obviously, you could make more use of choice of power-ups if you didn't die, But this game, you definitely need to take advantage of the infinite lives and infinite continues. So, because of that, though, it is a game that I probably would have finished if I had it when I was younger. On Novice, of course, I wouldn't have beaten Normal. That was kind of ridiculous. Well, maybe I would have beaten Normal eventually. I don't know. I couldn't beat Contra 3 when I was young. I've beaten it since then. And I could make it through if, like, my oldest brother was playing. Maybe either of my older brothers. I forget how good both of them were. Yeah. With infinite lives and infinite continues, surely some whole Saturday afternoon I would have just like blown through this game, taken a million tries, and it lets you, and that kind of helps the learning-based gameplay because you do have those chances that you can use to learn. So yeah. It can be frustrating going through all that learning, of course, and if you want a good score, you need to know the whole game, and you get through it in 1 credit so that your score doesn't reset and all that, and I doubt most people played this for score. Like, among those that played it, there was certainly a portion that really liked getting, like, tons of points and all that, but I get the feeling that most people just wanted to beat the game. And it's good at that, because, I mean, the game kills you. People don't just want to get through the game if it's an easy game. If it's not worth beating. Unless it has, like, a good plot or, you know, some other reason to play it. But, I mean, you don't play R-Type for the plot. At least I feel bad for you if you do. Oh, yeah, lasers. I remember this boss now. I almost died there. That's what this boss is about. So yeah, shooting a guy diagonally. I should make my bombs fall on him better. On normal, didn't things also come from the top and bottom, where there are those gaps in the screen? I mean, I know that there's this part where everything starts closing in. And you just hope your stuff destroys him in time. And it will. Let's see. I'm not sure I have any more to say about this game. So, I guess even though it was in the description last time, if I remembered to put it there, I could mention what I'll be doing next. Yeah, get the force in him, then he takes tons of damage. Am I gonna die here? That would not be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna drop for a bit to 4 episodes a week of my, like, actually updating things. I might throw in some Recettear, because what I'll be using the extra time to do is grind up in Recettear, grind up in that old save in Ys Origin. I'm gonna beat Crystal Nightmare and Recettear, and then take 1 attempt at Boss Rush of Crystal Nightmare, which is probably what most people actually consider beating Crystal Nightmare, but, you know, I don't wanna. That series has gone on long enough. And then, of course, in Ys Origin, I wanted to do that one boss fight that you were allowed to lose and the plot would continue, because, I mean, I want to see what happens. Yellow power, huh? Yeah, let's grab that. And I seem to remember I liked being right here. And the force would be somewhere. I'm gonna stick with yellow, actually. I mean, the Helix laser's cool and all. But, yellow power. Let's see. And then after Recettear and Ys Origin finish, I'll definitely do something, and probably be back up to 6 episodes a week. Do I want to go back there and kill them? Sure. I was afraid for a bit one of them would shoot at me, but this is Novice. I want that bit. I got that bit. Oh yeah, the wall climbing shots are going to be amazing for killing a lot of things here. But I never had the opportunity for this on normal, I believe. Whoa, water. I'll take green, actually. That was intentional. I didn't accidentally run into the green power. Alright. And then, do I want top again? Man, I'm looking so expert at this game now. After that one death that happened, there really aren't many other words for it. It's a death that happened. Oh yeah, I feel like I want to stick with this. No, I want blue. I forget why, but I want it. I don't actually know what I'm gonna play after those. I had no plans for, well, even what happened after I finished the challenging SNES game series, but then I got a request for Brave Fencer Musashi. Let's see, this R-Type happened after Ys Origin. Yeah, I don't have anything written down after that. Oh yeah, this boss, I was curious whether you could burst him down with the wave cannon or not. Oh, on Novice you sure can. Yeah, my theory is on normal that fight took forever because I was just shooting him with little shots and he might go invincible as soon as you hit him with something. So you should probably charge the wave cannon when he's on the left. I think, actually, I talked about that in the description, didn't I? Oh man, it's this level. It's amazing. Using my melee. This is the level where I first started hitting things with the force melee. I don't think I cut that part out or anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, even though I cut out most of the runs where I referred to it as melee, I still kept that joke in because it was amazing. Or at least I enjoyed it, and, you know, I like making the Let's Plays I would want to watch if I was someone else. Sometimes I even do watch them, even though I'm not someone else. Usually if I'm, like, showing them to someone, though. Not just, like, randomly, I'm like, I'm gonna go watch my own Let's Plays. See enough of them during editing. Although, I often actually do pretty minimal editing. Like, if I'm not gonna cut anything, like, I know from remembering playing through that there was no part I wanted to cut out, I just, well, now I check to see if there's that annoying whining sound that I keep editing out. And then, if I am gonna do any editing on that sort of thing, I just, edit the annoying whine out by extracting the sound file. I use virtual dub for that, and then I load it into, this program called Super that's also free, and that will, re-encode it as a wave that my, Audacity, or not my Audacity, just Audacity is capable of opening. And then with that wave, I open it in Audacity, obviously. Hey, my first time I've had 2 bits in this game, ever. And then in Audacity, I find a silent section, or as silent as I can get, analyze the noise profile, select all, remove noise. Then use Windows Movie Maker or whatever it's called to put the audio back in as music, and then I silence the actual movie sound and then put the music to all the volume. So yeah, sometimes that's all the editing I do. So I don't see enough of those during editing, but yeah, with R-Type, I saw enough of it during editing. Don't need to watch my own R-Type. Although I am kind of curious how that death montage looks when you're just watching it as a montage. You know, the one. I should have, like, rewound and been like, hey, I'm gonna watch my own death montage. Oh, I didn't grab blue. Oh yeah, because I didn't kill blue. Wow, nothing has any hit points on this difficulty. Wow, I almost died there. Wait, he doesn't shoot all 4? Or all 5, rather? Whoa. There, got him. I have 4 lives. When did that happen? Yeah, I still don't know the victory theme. Oh man, it's this song. Oh, right, those snakes. Oh man, bits are awesome. There really weren't too many bits in this whole game, were there? I mean, we've seen 2 so far, and this is stage 5 we're on now. How many bits are in the game? Like 3 across 7 levels or something? They do not give you many opportunities to get to true full power. Ah well. The game is beatable without full power. Because, I mean, all that learning you can do with unlimited continues, pretty great. It was funny how unvaluable lives were, though. That's why I wanted to try and play through the game on 1 credit so lives would actually be worth something, but it turns out this game is actually not that difficult on Novice. I should have picked easy, seen how far I could get there. This video would be over on easy, I bet. Because simple mistakes kind of kill you. And I probably would have made some, because, I mean, they give you plenty of opportunities to make simple mistakes. Oh man, this boss is going to kill me, isn't it? Because, the terrain is the same still, and this boss's main danger was a lot of terrain. Because this was the gotta go fast level. There's blue power-up, and there's speed power-up. Oh yeah, this part. I don't know if it made it on camera, but at some point I decided the up path was safer. Even though there's that narrow place to deal with, it's still kind of narrow at the bottom. Or maybe that doesn't fall yet, and so you have more room. But I mean, they're like enemies that, like, they're kind of annoying. Both paths in that part are not too dangerous at all, though. I'm pretty sure I didn't die there very many times. Oh yeah, these things, they're like not vulnerable until they're like more than halfway out of their thing or something. It's weird. Or all the way out, rather. Yes. That's what I meant by half. Half is 100% now. I don't know, maybe somebody can request something? I just still remembered that I haven't announced a plan for after my catch-up stuff is all done. I feel like I have a list of things somewhere. Maybe it'll be in the description. That would be a good place for it. And if there's nothing in the description, feel free to like request something else. Maybe something less difficult. Like, this is fun. And it doesn't have to be too much less difficult. Too much less difficult? Whatever. Less difficult by too much. That would make more sense as a thing to say. Alright, Wallmaster. I guess I could have removed some of the walls on easy. Or maybe he shoots less. Wait, does he have only one gun? Only have one gun? I guess both are correct to say, aren't they? Oh, no, he has both of them. Oh wait, that's a mistake because you get less slowdown when your force is detached. This boss is defeated via slowdown. That's the trick. do his guns not shoot on Novice? Well, let's see if I can not die to walls. Does it repeat? This feels like the very beginning. Also, I feel like his thing stays open more on this difficulty. Or did it never close that much? I forget. Whatever, stage 5 cleared. I didn't get murdered by walls. Boom! Boosting! I don't remember what happens on this level. I remember the boss was those 3 things that have the points on them that you break. I remember this video took me about 20 minutes when I originally recorded it on normal, because the boss only took me a single try. Like, it seemed like it was gonna be a while. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to say about the final level, actually, that I didn't say in the video where I actually did the final level. The final boss, even on normal, was like really easy. It only took me 2 tries. And I feel like they recognized that if you don't have checkpoints anywhere, then you need the end of the level, like the very end, to not be quite as hard, or else people are like never gonna beat it. Because obviously if you can try a part more times, you'll get better at it, and you can try the part at the beginning of the level the most. Because like the beginning few seconds of that level were like the worst part. I had this kind of like running joke that started throughout the episode that the music gets good if you can last 8 seconds. I didn't count out the time at all, just 8 seconds became this kind of running thing. I was like, oh man, music's good, I must survive more than 8 seconds. Because in the montage, I didn't have those power-ups in a lot of the deaths. You could notice how often I was missing the force entirely. Ah, there's the 3rd bit in the game on stage 6. Is it all the even levels that have a bit? Interesting. Because yeah, I know there's not one on the final level. Oh man, that's a bullet. Maybe I should have put the force on the back, but I'm pretty good at video games. Didn't need to. So yeah, playing on Novice, you definitely don't need to position as much. Or maybe I'm just like subconsciously going to all the right positions. I've only like consciously done it like 3 times or something. I don't know. Not very often at any rate. Maybe it's been more than 3. But I mean, who cares about that? We've got enemies to kill. So yeah, this game, fun on any difficulty apparently. Oh yeah, Sir the Knight is gonna come out, and he's gonna be a problem. And I want this on the back so that I can melee him. I don't want those missiles. I don't like them as much. Oh, they removed that mid-boss. Or maybe I killed him without noticing? Oh man. Yeah, my force can go through enemies. Rather convenient. Go over there. Oh man, I killed a guy. Yeah. Killing dudes. Final level time. In much less time than it took me to get there originally, because I was averaging, what, like 40 minutes a level? Let's see, first level was 10 minutes, second level was 25, then everything seemed to be like around an hour, except for the one that took me 20 minutes. Yeah, so about 40 minutes on average per level on normal. I actually do not want gray power. I'm gonna stick with yellow power. Because, I mean, a lot of enemies come from above and below. Oh yeah, also, it seems like if you destroy parts of the snake, its flight path changes. Like, if you kill the head, then when it next goes into the ground, it'll just stay gone. Well, if you leave the head alone, they'll often come back. I only noticed that on one of the, like, really late snakes in the level. Mostly because, like, I was too busy dying to these things or killing these small things that, you know. I'll grab blue. Yeah. Man, bits are useful. Yeah. I mostly treated the snakes as terrain because, well, they are this level's terrain, basically. I think I said that in one of my captions that I put in editing. But on Novice, they apparently actually die, so this is just an empty level with enemy spam. So I can criticize this level on Novice. But, you know, on like harder difficulties, when the snakes don't die so fast, they basically present the same sort of positioning challenges that terrain presents, except for they're faster, because they don't just have to go with the screen scroll. I don't want yellow. I know I skipped something earlier. Oh yeah, I skipped gray, because gray isn't good on this level. Yeah. So I like that those enemies slow down when you're shooting them, so that even if they were invincible and they made a complete wall out of them, you could still get through it. Unless that invincibility meant they didn't react to getting hit at all and didn't slow down. But I'm commenting on the slowdown mechanic, so it's obvious that still happens, right? So wait, was that yellow power-up just extra on this difficulty? I don't remember it. I always had blue in this part. Oh no, you get blue here. I have the memories. Actually, how much memory do I have? I think I have like 4 gigs RAM? Something like that. Main memory, anyway. If I'm talking like a computer science person. Yeah. And then your hard disk is secondary memory. So wait. I still don't know if colliding with those ships kills you, but I know that when the ships collide with the enemy's bullets, it kills them. So yeah, I'm not gonna crash into my allied ships. Yes, I am. Okay. They're safe. That's been confirmed. Excellent. I said yes I am because I realized I needed to dodge an enemy projectile. And also I had already phased through one of the allied ship's bullets. Because I mean they look like my bullets, so I kind of was filtering them out automatically. So yeah, I can 1 credit this game on Novice. I could have 1-lifed it if I hadn't died on the first level. Because, like, I could have just reset the game after dying on the first level. No, I did have the Force Extra. That was an advantage I gained through that death. I forgot about that for a moment. So, I don't know. Maybe I couldn't have done it. But I think I could have. Just needed that warm-up. So, yeah. In this Let's Play, I've apparently beat this game twice. And yeah, as I said near the beginning of the episode, it's a good game. It's difficult, but it's well designed, I feel. And it's a lot of fun. Would recommend to a friend. On easy. I already did. Actually, I tried the level after that. I haven't tried easy, but I'm not going to. See ya!